Alright, we are finally back. Yes, I finally had the motivation to do another filming for my Blu-ray collection series. This time, it's Pixar. Oh boy, Pixar Animation Studios. What can we say about this Disney subsidiary that we haven't said already? They're amazing. First up, Toy Story. Yep, iconic movie. How this did not get a Criterion release yet, I will never know. But it is just way too good. Oh, and it even has all the bonus material from the 2010 Blu-ray. Nice. And there is the Blu-ray itself, and then the, ad for the Disney Movie Club is blocking the, Okay, there we go. Sometimes these things don't want to shut properly, but, you know, what can you do? Bug's Life. Hugely underrated movie. Very forgotten Pixar film, which is unfortunate because, yes, it has the lie revealed trope, but it's still fun and exciting. And for Pixar's second film, it's not bad. There's the Blu-ray, and the DVD is literally just the first disc of the, what's it called, the collector's edition, which I also surprisingly have, but I'm not going to do a DVD collection video because that would be redundant. Blu-ray is the way to go. Toy Story 2. This is my favorite Toy Story of all time, and my favorite Pixar movie of all time. At least it was until, we'll get to that later. And there is the Blu-ray, and there is the DVD. Yeah, this is a sequel that improves on everything. Higher stakes, better action, just so much good stuff. Monsters Incorporated. We scare because we care. Yeah, this movie's alright. Hot take, I prefer Monsters University, I know, but this movie is still amazing. And yet, yeah, I can kinda, sort of just, Monsters U is better. And there is the disc 1 and disc 2. I mean, is it really that out of a date? Actually, let's see if I can. Alright, cool. But yeah, it may be a hot take, but this movie is good, but I actually prefer Monsters U over it. I know. I'll explain why in a little bit. Finding Nemo. Yeah, this movie's alright. Not the greatest thing in the world, but, it's actually one of the better Pixar films that come out in the early years. Yep, there's disc 1, there's disc 2. I mean, maybe I'm too nostalgia blind, but, actually no, this movie is good. Like, can't really badmouth Nemo too much. Incredibles! Once again, another good movie. It's just, Pixar had a really good streak all the way up until Brave, in my opinion. And there is disc 1 and disc 2, darling. Yeah, Cars. Yes, this is basically Doc Hollywood, but with talking cars, but I don't really care. This is a great movie. It's long, but it is totally, totally worth it. Anyways, there's disc 1, there's the Blu-ray, and the DVD is just literally the original 2007 widescreen disc, which is pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, it's not funny, it's just kind of ironic they would actually just repackage it like that. Ratatouille, hot take, this movie is not that great. Normally I like Brad Bird movies, but this one, it's fine. It has a nice message, but I just couldn't get into it. And there is the Blu-ray. The DVD is, of course, behind the Disney Movie Club stuff. Yep. Also, I love the covers on these multi-screen editions, where you just have like a paint splotch with a character from... Yeah, people may call that minimalist garbage. I call it really, really cool, because that's how most of the Pixar Blu-rays I have up to 2018 are. Some exceptions, though. WALL-E. This is the only Pixar film, and the only Disney film, for that matter, to be in Criterion, which... I'm not saying it isn't worthy. It's worthy, but it's just like... Why this before Toy Story? Why? Yeah, the DVD is wedged behind the Blu-ray disc, so there's just one. There's just two. Yeah. Pretty fun movie, though. I ain't gonna lie and say that it's boring, because WALL-E is actually a pretty cool movie. Up. Saw this in the theaters. Like a lot of these Pixar movies, because the only one I wasn't alive for was Toy Story. The original. But I don't know. Just rambling on, yeah. Up is a good movie. And here's the DVD, and here is the Blu-ray. Let's see if we can actually get... Oh, come on. Okay, we got one side done. The case on this one kind of sort of is a little rough to kind of snap into place. It's annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Toy Story 3. This is a great threequel. I mean, Toy Story was consistently good up to this point. Now they're doing a fifth one. Why? Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Here's the Blu-ray, the first Blu-ray disc, and then the second Blu-ray disc. And yeah, the DVD must be inside of the yeah, like right behind one of the Blu-ray discs. Yep. Cars 2. This is a hot take. This is good. I don't care what any of y'all say. This movie is awesome. I do not care at all, because this is honestly one of the... I mean, it's not one of the greatest Pixar movies out there, but it's still fun. I find this more enjoyable than the first Cars, to be honest with you. Yeah. And here is disc 1, and disc 2. Maybe it's just because I'm a fan of Mater, and the Mater's Tall Tale series, but yeah, Cars 2 is honestly pretty good. I'm not saying it's underrated, but it's not as bad as people say it is. Trust me, there's some bad moments, but let's not dwell on that. Here's Brave. Not the greatest movie out there. Yeah. And there's the Blu-ray. The DVD is just hidden behind the code paper, which I am not going to show. Probably expired anyway, so I did actually buy this back in 2020. Oh, seriously. Every time you don't want a Blu-ray case to... There. It's like, every time you don't want a Blu-ray case to, you want a Blu-ray case to close properly, it doesn't. Monsters University. This is actually superior to Monsters, Inc., and I will tell you why. The idea of a monster college is just funny to me. And they really went for it with all the craziness that ensues. Because, yeah, this is a great movie. Disc 1, Disc 2. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Plus, you know, it's got a really good, well-woven plot. Inside Out. I do not have Inside Out 2 yet, but it's on my list. Yep. This is a fantastic movie. An emotional roller coaster, if you will. And there's just 1, and just 2. Bing bong boom. There. Oh, don't do it again. Don't do this to me again. Okay, it didn't, thank goodness. Just... Alright. The Good Dinosaur. Yeah, this is one of Pixar's worst movies, but it still has a few bright spots, like the animation, because... Okay, credit where credit is due, it's Pixar. The animation's gonna be good, no matter what. Like, seriously. It's like saying water is wet, you know? It's like the most common statement you can make in regards to a Pixar movie. Anyways, there's the Blu-ray, and then the DVD is just behind there. Yeah. There we go. I was trying to get a little pull tab out, but nope. Couldn't do that. Couldn't just pull it back in. Finding Dory. This is not quite as good as Finding Nemo, but still pretty good. If it sounds like I'm desperately rushing through this, I'm not. I'm just trying to, you know, do everything in my power to, yeah. Anyways, there's a Blu-ray, and the DVD is wedged behind a code paper. Yep. Yeah, Finding Dory's good. Not quite as good as Nemo, but what can you do? Cars 3, this is better than Cars 1, but not as good as Cars 2. It's like right down the middle. Literally right down the middle. A lot of good ideas, but I don't know. And there is the disc, or the Blu-ray rather, and the DVD is just behind the code paper, as per usual. Yeah, Cars 3 is cool. Coco. Probably one of the most vividly entertaining, or probably one of the most vividly colorful Pixar movies ever made. I really have nothing else to say because, hey, it speaks for itself. There's just one. There's just two. Incredibles 2, hot take. This is actually good. I know people wanted more action from this, but, you know, you'll probably get it with Incredibles 3. Maybe. And there's disc 1 and disc 2. Yeah. Not nearly as bad as people say. Toy Story 4. Yeah, this movie is not good. This was completely unnecessary. And yet, here we are. There's disc 1. There's disc 2. All I really gotta say is that some of the new characters are definitely great. Ducky and Bunny, Forky, and especially Duke Kaboom because, well, Keanu Reeves is awesome. They kind of saved the movie for me, but it's still unnecessary. Onward. Underrated. This movie got so screwed by COVID, it's not even funny. I mean, dang. This is honestly like one of the better Pixar movies I've seen in the last few years. And there's disc 1 and disc 2. Like, it is one of those movies that's just like so imaginatively good that it's worth watching. Soul. Not much to say here. It's just a really, really good movie. And there's the disc, and then yeah, you know the drill. DVD is behind the code paper. Luca. Yep. This is a really fun movie. Probably one of the best Pixar films of the 2020s. Honestly. It may even be closer to throwing Toy Story 2. But that's for the other. That's for the next movie afterwards. There's the Blu-ray, and there's the DVD. Yeah, this is a really fun and enjoyable movie. Alright, now for the movie that might be closer to throwing Toy Story 2 as my favorite. Turning Red. I love the premise. I love the fact that it's set in the 2000s. And more importantly, I love the fact that it's a red Blu-ray case as opposed to a blue one. Because, yeah, this movie is honestly ridiculously funny. And has a lot of good messages. Oh, there's even a disc flipper. Wow. Didn't think I'd actually do that, but here we are. Here's disc... Well, that's the bonus disc. Then we have the DVD. And the Blu-ray. Not sure why the bonus disc was actually in there first, but hey. This is easily one of Pixar's greatest achievements. I know it may be a hot take, but I think this movie deserves every single ounce of praise imaginable. Because it is way overhated. Way overhated. Lightyear, a good concept that was squandered. Love the addition of Socks the Robocat, but jeez. They dropped the ball on this, but it still has its moments. Like, anytime Socks is on screen, it's always great. Anyways, there is the Blu-ray and the DVD is behind the code paper, yada yada yada. Yeah, good stuff. And then finally, Elemental. This is honestly not too bad of a movie. I thought it would be an absolute dumpster fire, but no. It's actually a surprisingly good movie. Then again, it's Pixar. Of course it's going to be good. And there's the disc. And the Blu-ray is actually behind, or the DVD is behind here. Yeah. That's it for Pixar. Next time, we're going to go into the Disney Toon Studio section, which might actually be the shortest Blu-ray video I've done in terms of Disney, because I don't really have a lot of them. Till then,